It's time to paint more ducks, and this time the ever-classic Mallard. This is not a duck stamp, this is a commission, and I'm excited for the practice. I do have photos of mallards, but I had a very specific composition in mind for this piece, which included a nesting hen, so I did look through so many mallard photos and buy the license to use some of them as references, which I will use as well as my own. So as you saw, I did all the prep work on my iPad, and then to save time redrawing all of that, I'm going to print out the drawing and then graphite transfer it onto my board. This is definitely not always my process, but it's helpful when I do have a clear vision. This is the first look. I get how big they are. I'm so used to painting ducks really small. Also, I've never painted a mallard, and that feels just wrong. So my first size, I felt too big, too close to the edge, especially if this is going to be framed. So I print again at 92% scale, and I like this much better. So I chop down those edges, and it's time to graphite transfer. Essentially, there's just a sheet of paper with graphite on one side of it, and when you push down on it, the impression is left on the other surface. But I do have to redraw it, which I do with a white color pencil because it was nearby and kind of thick. Probably not the best tool. The transfer is pretty light, but that is okay. At this point, a fixative spray, light coat, would maybe be good. Some people do charcoal and then that. I don't do that, and it didn't really work out this time. My base coat did immediately get rid of the transfer. That doesn't always happen, but it did this time, and that's okay. I just didn't do it everywhere and still kept the outline of the ducks. It's still more than enough for me to go by, and then I just like to get a messy base coat, usually dark color blocking a little bit. I just want the whole surface to have paint on it is my first goal. Been super busy lately doing orders, planning a lot of content. I'm excited about videos I'm going to make soon. I cannot thank anyone enough who has bought something from our website. I just placed the hoodie order. Kes has pre-orders for Emerald merch, and amazingly, my bird collective patch of the month happened to be a mallard, which I opened on the day that I started these mallards. Felt like a good sign, and you're welcome to watch along as I paint these Mr. and Mrs.